You don't need a gym membership to build a warrior body. You need one kettlebell and a reason why. Most men quit training because life gets in the way. I built a system that makes life the reason I train. The breaking point. There came a point in my life where I realized something simple. I love training, but hate the gym. Not because I don't value it. I've spent years in there pushing weights, chasing progress, feeding that inner drive we all have. But as my responsibilities grew, so did the resistance. Early mornings, long work hours, family commitments, endless distractions, and suddenly driving 15 minutes to the gym, waiting for equipment, dodging the gym bros, and trying to find focus in that environment. It all started to feel like a battle that wasn't worth fighting. The gym used to give me energy. Then one day, it started taking it away. I found myself going less regularly and paying for a membership I hardly used. And I thought to myself, there's got to be a better way. That's when I picked up one kettlebell and everything changed. The reality of modern training. See, most men in their 40s and 50s are still trying to train like they did in their 20s. They chase volume, they chase variety, they chase perfection. But what they're really chasing is time. Time they no longer have. And that's why so many men quit. Not because they've lost their love for training, but because their system no longer fits their life. That was me for years. I'd finish work, then try to psych myself up for the gym, and half the time I'd just skip it, convincing myself I'd make up for it tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. And then that's the trap. The all or nothing mentality. The belief that you have to train perfectly or not at all. But real strength isn't found in a perfect program. It's found in consistency, in something simple, effective, and sustainable. That's why I chose one kettlebell, the simplicity that builds strength. When I purchased my first kettlebell, I didn't know I was going to become the foundation of my entire training system and eventually my business. I just knew I needed something that worked with my lifestyle, not against it. And here's the thing, a kettlebell doesn't care how busy you are. It doesn't care where you are. It doesn't care if it's 4 a.m. or 10 p.m. It's always available in your garage, your backyard, or your living room. Ready to go. No gym, no commute, no distractions. That's freedom. And that's when I fell in love with training again. Because for the first time in years, it felt real, raw, simple, and effective. It was just me, the bell, and the moment. And I realized something. Every excuse I used to have, time, motivation, convenience, disappeared the moment I simplified. So the advantages of one kettlebell. 1, time efficiency. I train for 20 to 30 minutes a day. That's it, but every minute counts. Kettlebell training combines strength, cardio, and mobility all in one movement. While others are doing 5 exercises, I'm doing 1 and getting triple the return. You don't need 2 hours in a gym when you can get a full body workout in less than half an hour. Anywhere. Then 2, strength and conditioning in one tool. Most men separate their training, weights for strength, cardio for fat loss. A kettlebell merges both. Swings, cleans, presses, snatches. These aren't just exercises. They're power movements that build functional strength. They condition your body to move like an athlete, not just look like one. 3, mobility and longevity. In your 40s and 50s, mobility isn't an option, it's survival. And kettlebells force you to move through full ranges of motion. They don't just build muscle, they build resilience. Your shoulders, hips, and spine learn to move better, not just harder. 4, freedom from the gym. This one's personal. I love training, but I can't stand waiting around for a bench. I don't enjoy working out next to guys, flexing in mirrors, blasting music, or arguing over dumbbells. Training shouldn't feel like a popularity contest. It should feel like therapy. Your space, your pace, your energy. My kettlebell gave me that. I train outside, I train in silence, I train in peace. It's not about the noise anymore, it's about the connection. Then 5, adaptability and progression. Here's the beautiful part. One kettlebell never gets boring. You can swing it, press it, squat it, snatch it, lunge it, or flow with it. Every week your body adapts, so you evolve with it. Progress doesn't come from more machines. It comes from mastering movement. And that's what the kettlebell teaches. Mastery through simplicity. Then there's the mental shift. Training for life. At some point, training stops about being abs or biceps. It becomes about identity. It's about proving to yourself that you can still grow, still improve, still lead by example. That's what I mean when I say warrior physique and mindset. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. Every session becomes a mental reset. Every swing burns away the stress of the day. Every rep reconnects you to your purpose as a man. I built my strength back. I rebuilt my discipline, and in the process, I discovered something powerful. The less complicated my training was, the more results I got. Then 5, the lifestyle advantage. Here's the thing. I don't have time to waste. Between work, coaching, and my family, my schedule's packed. So I needed a system that allowed me to stay strong, lean, and focused without sacrificing what matters most. With one kettlebell, I can train anywhere, before work, after work, even while traveling. No membership fees, no wasted hours, no waiting around. That's what my one kettlebell warrior system is built on. Simplicity, sustainability, and strength that fits your lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how much you lift, it's about how much your life can handle. And when your training gives you energy instead of draining it, that's when you win. Then 6, the freedom I found. When I ditched the gym, I didn't just find a new way to train. I found freedom. Freedom from excuses, freedom from noise, freedom from comparison, and most importantly, freedom to focus on what really matters. My health, my purpose, my family, my clients. Now I train because I love it again, because it makes me feel alive. And if you're a man in your 40s or 50s who's tired of feeling stuck, tired of gyms, diets, and burnout, maybe it's time you simplify too. Start with one kettlebell, one goal, one commitment, and watch how fast your life begins to change. So, the invitation, if this message hits home for you, if you're ready to rebuild your energy, your strength, and your confidence without sacrificing your career or family, then this is your wake-up call. Join me inside One Kettlebell Warrior, when we train smart, not long, where we build discipline that lasts, and where men like you rise again, one kettlebell at a time. Stay strong. See you in the next one.